Hello and welcome to my channel and welcome to Rwby Volume 2 Episode 6 Reaction. And we're on, it's called Burning the Candle. And I'm assuming after the last episode, this is referring to Blake. Because she has been burning the candle at both ends. For those who don't know that phrase, it means early mornings and late nights. Trying to cram too much into the day and not enough sleep. Yeah, she's been sort of trying to infiltrate the White Fang in between lessons, hasn't she? And kind of won't accept the help of the other girls in that brilliant scene where I misheard virtually everything. Yeah, sorry for that. I report what I hear and what I see, and if I hear and see something that's wrong, I get it wrong. I'll know better next time. But yeah, we also got to see Pyrrha fighting, like to the full extent of her abilities, or close to them. I mean, I think it was mentioned that she didn't go all out, which is quite worrying. I mean, how strong is she? Because she took all 4 members of Team Cardinal out with ease and still had enough energy to take on Mercury. So even if that was only a half fight, she didn't seem that phased at all. And yeah, another thing about that fight is I really got to see the Achilles inspiration. I think there was one scene as she was fighting the Team Cardinal, she struck a pose that was so reminiscent of the classical Greek like paintings on the potteries and such like. Example. That it was difficult not to see it after that. So it's just Ren now. It's just Ren that I need to see this Mulan inspiration, because I haven't seen that yet. So on with the show.
I need you to pick a tablecloth.
Aren't
they both the same?
Yeah.
I don't even know why I asked.
What? Yang.
So, have you picked out a dress yet? What's the point?
Oh, is this a
Who cares
prom?
about the dance if Blake isn't going? Oh, don't worry. She's going. Weiss? I thought we agreed. No doilies. If I don't get doilies, you don't get fog machines.
Why are they organising the dance?
Your dance is gonna have fog machines?
We were thinking about it.
That's pretty cool.
You ladies all excited for dress up?
Yeah, right. Laugh all you want. I'll be turning heads tomorrow night. What are you two wearing?
This?
Ignore him, for he knows not what he says.
Hey, I may have moved to Mistral, but I grew up in Vacuo. It's not exactly a shirt and tie kind of place.
Yeah, we've noticed.
So, what does Blake think of all this? She's still being all, you know,
Moody.
Blakey.
I still can't think of a way to change her mind. Guys, trust me, Blake will be at the dance tomorrow.
What makes you so sure, Yang? What are you gonna do? Someone's got a pen light. What is Yang doing? I'm assuming this is her.
Hello. What do you? We need to talk.
Huh?
We need to talk. Ren, I'm just gonna come out and say it. You are one of my best friends. These past few months, I feel like we've really bonded.
All right,
Even
okay,
though
that's nice.
You don't say much. I mean, you're really quiet. To be perfectly honest, I don't know that much about you personally, but darn it, I consider you to be the brother I never had.
And I you.
Which is why
Oh, he's got
wanted to
purple
get your
eyes as
advice
well.
on girls.
Girls?
I just don't know how to girls. I guess what I'm asking is, well, how did you and Nora, you know?
Oh, hello, Nora.
We're not actually together.
Nora, I said headphones on.
Jeaune, what is this all about?
It's Weiss, isn't it?
It's Weiss.
Yeah, God.
I'm completely head over heels for her, and she won't even give me a chance. She's cold, but she's also incredible. She's smart and graceful and talented. I mean, have you heard her sing?
No.
I just wish she'd take me seriously.
Oh, yes,
you know?
yes, we have, haven't we?
I wish I
Yeah.
could tell her
A trailer.
how I feel without messing it all up.
Then do it.
What?
Tell her exactly what you've just said. No ridiculous.
Well, why don't
names,
you tell
no pickup
him?
lines. Just be honest,
But what?
Jeaune.
Come
You
on.
can't get it wrong if it's the truth.
You're
Why
right.
doesn't Pyrrha just tell Jeaune how
Thanks,
she
Pyrrha.
feels?
Good talk, Ren.
Practice what you preach, Pyrrha.
Yeah.
Yang, if you're going to tell me to stop, you may as well just save your breath.
I don't want you to stop. I want you to slow down.
We don't have the luxury to slow down.
It's not a luxury. It's a necessity.
The necessity is stopping Torchwick.
And we're going to. But first you have to sit down and listen to what I have to say. Fine. Rwby and I grew up in Patch, an island just off the coast of Vale. Our parents were huntsmen. Our dad taught at Signal, and our mom would take on missions around the kingdom. Her name was Summer Rose.
Oh,
And she was
nice.
like super mom. Baker of cookies and slayer of giant monsters. And then, one day she left for a mission and never came back. It was tough. Rwby was really torn up, but I think she was still too young to really get what was going on, you know? And my dad just kind of shut down. It wasn't long before I learned why. Summer wasn't the first love he'd lost. She was the second.
Oh.
The first was my mom.
Oh, they're only
wouldn't tell me
half
everything.
sisters.
But I learned that the two of them had been on a team together with Summer and Crow, and that she'd left me with him just after I was born. No one had seen her since.
Why did she leave you?
That question. Why? I didn't know the answer, but I was determined to find out. It was all I thought about. I would ask anybody I could what they knew about her. Then, one day, I found something. What I thought was a clue that could lead me to answers. Or maybe even my mother. I waited for Dad to leave the house, put Rwby in a wagon, and headed out. I must have walked for hours. I had cuts and bruises, was totally exhausted, but I wasn't gonna let anything stop me. When we finally got there, I could barely stand. But I didn't care. I had made it. And then I saw them.
Grim.
Burning red eyes. There we were, a toddler asleep in the back of a wagon and a stupid girl too exhausted to even cry for help. We might as well have been served on a silver platter. But, as luck would have it, Our uncle showed up just in time.
Oh, Uncle Crow, we're actually gonna...
My stubbornness should have gotten us killed that night.
Yang, I'm sorry that happened to you, and I understand what you're trying to tell me, but this is different. I'm not a child, and this isn't just a search for answers. I can't just...
I told you, I'm not telling you to stop. I haven't. To this day, I still want to know what happened to my mother and why she left me, but I will never let that search control me. We're going to find the answers we're looking for, Blake. But if we destroy ourselves in the process, then what good are we?
You don't understand. I'm the only one who can do this.
Oh
No,
gosh,
you
he's so
don't understand.
stubborn.
If Roman Torchwood walked through that door, what would you do?
I'd fight him.
You'd lose.
I can't stop him.
You can't even stop me.
Whoa, Yang got angry.
I'm not asking you to stop. Just please, get some rest. Not just for you, but for the people you care about. And if you feel like coming out tomorrow, I'll save you a dance.
Oh, Jeaune, you're heading for a fall. Fall. Oh yeah, especially since she fancies Neptune.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I know this is a little unorthodox, but I wanted to ask you something. Would you like to accompany me to the dance tomorrow?
Not a nice way to find out, is it?
Oh, you look beautiful!
Maybe it is just their dance.
Can we have a serious talk about how Weiss fights in these?
Stupid, dumb neck trap.
Neck trap.
So, does this mean we're going together?
Technically, though my first dance is spoken for.
Oh, lots and lots of background people.
I told you she
None
would
of them
come.
look very
Mission
interesting.
accomplished.
So, what do we do now?
Just have fun.
Does that mean I can change out of these stupid things and into my hood now? Stupid lady stilts.
Not enjoying yourself?
Oh, it's been...
No, everything's fine. I'm just not much of a fancy dancy girl.
Well, you can't spend your entire life on the battlefield, even if you may want to.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
that
only
hasn't been
13,
floating
aren't
around a
you?
lot
Or
lately.
14, is it? I can't remember.
If you think about it, fighting and dancing aren't so different. Two partners
15.
interlocked.
know she should enjoy
one
dancing.
wrong move on the ballroom merely leads to a swollen foot.
Or a twisted ankle.
It's not every day that friends are able to come together like this. Time has a way of testing our bonds. But it's nights like these that can help keep them stronger than ever. Nights like these are ones we'll never forget.
You guys are just in time.
Miss it for the world.
Emerald. Emerald. Emerald.
Whenever I think
Wow, so much to talk about, so much. We get a little bit of Yang's mother's backstory. Well, we get to know that Rwby and Yang aren't full sisters. They act like it. I suppose to them they are. Yeah, I never realised that Roses, what am I talking about? and also that Rwby's mother and father were hunters. I mean, we knew that their mother, I thought, Summer Rose, Rwby's mother, was long since died when she was a child, but never knew how. That's very interesting, very interesting. I don't know what the hell's going on with this lighting. Keeps going orange and white and orange. I was challenged in the last comments to figure out who Emerald's inspiration was by the end of this volume, and I'm no nearer, I'm afraid. I know that Sustre, her surname, is the Basque word for undercurrent or root, but that still doesn't lead me anywhere. Emerald root, green roots. No, still no clearer on that one. And Yang getting angry at Blake. Wow, that was quite an awesome scene. But it was true what she was saying. I mean, there was a lot of truths in this episode. I mean, Jeaune's chat with Ren, and Pyrrha coming and giving him the advice, and then Nora sort of saying, follow your own advice, what I was saying basically. But everybody else has noticed that Pyrrha is infatuated with Jeaune, except Jeaune, obviously, who doesn't see it. Love at that age, very complicated. Thank God it only gets more complicated as you get older. No fighting to speak of, but did it look... when Yang was telling her story of how she went to find her mother, and we met the Grimm in that cabin, did I see Crescent Rose being wielded? Because, I mean, Rwby was a babe, wasn't she? She was like 3 or 4 by the looks of things. So she couldn't have possibly made Crescent Rose by then, or at that point. So who was wielding it? Was it Crow? Was it this Uncle Crow that we haven't quite met yet? Or was it Yang's mother? Yeah, that's there's more to that story. We haven't got the whole of it yet. Whether we ever will or not, I don't know. Anyway, that's all from me. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time. Bye bye.